Oh, thank you very much, everybody. I'm Yuli from Mizan Publishing Indonesia. Well, first I would like to say that I observed something interesting from the Turkish publishing, from my Gmail inbox. I mean, in the last 2 years, I can say I received more and more emails from Turkish publishers, introducing new titles, sending catalogs and invitation to fellowships and literary events. Sure, it signifies something about the Turkish publishing industry. It could mean that more and more support from the government, more initiatives from the publishing industry to promote titles internationally. So, and also this publishing fellowship program approved of the serious support from government, something that Turkish publishers can be proud of. Okay. About the topic I offered me today, how I choose foreign children's title in relation to Turkish book. But I will put it in general terms as the reason to buy copyrights. Because it can apply to any genre and any countries, not only between Indonesia and Turkish. So even though maybe some reasons, some common interest between Indonesia and Turkish that is not found in other countries. Okay. How do I move this? Yes, I better stand because I need to look at. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the general question like this: reason to buy copyrights. Okay, the first consideration in choosing books to license for us is about the author. We would like to have particular, we are interested in particular foreign authors. For example, here, the new illustrated book from Khaled Hosseini and Malala, because I don't have sample from Turkish book that we have licensed so far for this category. Khaled Hosseini, known as a novelist, he has published novels for maybe 4 titles, and we have reason to license the book is because the popularity of this author. And if a book from famous Turkish writers would be most interesting for us, imagine, for example, Elif Shafak or Orhan Pamuk writes children books. Isn't it interesting? Okay. The second reason is to access specialist content that is not available from local authors. We take many titles from Germany and Korea for this reason. These are kind of books that need specialist authors to write. It can be an encyclopedia maybe, or introduction to basic concepts of science, biography of famous persons, for example. Especially interesting is a multi-volume sets that prove as a long seller, that stays in the market for decades and continue to be popular in the countries. Like this Was It Was series from Germany. It has been used by families for generations. So if Turkish publisher says that kind of series, we would be interested to know. The next reason is to build our list. We may take titles that are very similar in topics with what we have published to quickly add variety. We look into our publication list. If there is topic that you would like to expand, quickly we may buy copyrights from foreign publishers to do it. This might be the common reason, the most common reason to buy copyrights. But of course, there are things to consider, to take into account for this category. It may be illustration style, new perspective, or maybe age category and cultural content. From yesterday's meeting, I see that many publishers in Turkey share common interest with us. We find again and again about children books, stories from the Quran, animal stories from the Quran, learning from hadiths, or character building and moral stories. These are the same topic that most interested in Indonesian also. But if there is too much adaptation is needed in terms of illustration style, and cultural content, it may be difficult. So it is the considering factor in this category. This series about learning from hadith, we have lots of backlist titles about the same topic written by local authors. I have example. We have an example of backlist topic with this potential to develop with books from Turkish publishers, is this Muslim Science series. We have developed this series consists of 13 titles. If there's publishers from Turkey that have similar titles, we would like to see to add, because there's only 13 titles so far. The next is we also look into the best-selling titles with the hope that translated edition would also become bestsellers in our country. We're always interested to know your best-selling, or the publishers claim to be as the best-selling titles. However, as you know, nobody can be sure about the best-selling receipts. So it is not always the case that your bestsellers will be also bestsellers in the translated edition. This is from, we licensed this from Timas, which claimed this Syrian series in the original edition as their best-selling. Next, we're also interested in licensing books based on popular character or potentially popular character. Like this Niloya series. Niloya was introduced to us by the publisher who said that the television series will be broadcasted in Indonesian local TV station. However, until today, we have not successful with this Niloya character, and the animation is still not broadcasted in Indonesian local TV. With character licensing, support of promotion from animation series in the TV is very important. I have samples of 2 successful character licensing with us. It's the My Little Pony and Upin Ipin. My Little Pony from US, Hasbro. It sells very well because of the animation series is also popular with the children, and also Upin Ipin is hugely popular in Indonesia. So we look forward to see any books based on popular character and television series from Turkey. Okay, now we are also go beyond book, beyond printed book, I mean. Currently, we venture into developing innovative product and edit toys, integrating technology and games into the printed book. One of the innovative products that we developed last year is Puppet Book, a board book with wrap inside the soft plush dolls. We add features of audio in this product. There are 6 titles, which is available for co-production. So we are also looking forward samples of innovative product from Turkish publishers. We will be interested to review them. And the last one, for example, is this fun learning activities. So this is really go beyond book, but publishing industry started to interested in this kind of product. Fun learning activities like this Sablotto product from Ericsson, Italy. Children can learn basic concept of math with this board game. So it is educational. The printed part of the product is just a simple part. Okay, so many opportunities can open up when we look into the current publishing situations. So be it conventional buying and selling rights, and also some venture into educational and innovative venture. I hope to gain wider network and strong partnership with publishers from Turkey in this program. Thank you.
Thank you very much.